Art thou travelling in my direction? So this song is in standard tuning and it starts like this. Okay, so that's the opening riff. So on the G string, and we're bending up the second fret a tone, and then we're going to release it and then let go of the string. I'm going to play the second fret of the D string, then we're going to play the open E string, then we're going to play open D and then hammer down, or hammer down and pick the second fret of the D string, so slowly. Then we repeat that, but it's slightly different at the end. And we're going to use one finger and bar these two notes on the third fret of the G, sorry, the third fret of the B and the E string, so slowly. Okay, so that is the opening riff. Then the second guitar will come in with so we're on the 14th fret of the G, we're bending that up a tone, releasing it down to the 12th fret of the G, 14 on the D, 14 on the A, and then 12 to 14 on the D. So and that's the opening riff. So when it goes into the verse, the riff here is the same, but we're not playing that bit, we're just going. Okay, then it changes to. So what we're doing here is the 5th fret of the G string. So we're bending that up down to the 3rd, then the 5th of the D, then we're going to play 5th of the A, and then 3 to 5 on the D. So the other guitar at that point is playing an octave of that, so up here. So up on the 17th fret of the G, down to 15, 17 on the D, 17 on the A, and then 15 to 17 on the D. So okay, then we've got, so we're playing now on the D string, 5, 3, 2, 3, 5. So that will be, then we're going back into that riff there. At the end of the verse we've got 2 chords. Okay, so we are on the G string, fret 4, the B string, fret 3, and then open E string. And then we're going to play 2, 2, and open E. So that's 2 on the G, 2 on the B, and then open E. Then we have this little lick. So 2 ways of playing this, I'll show you the first way. So that's 4 on the G and 5 on the B. Play that 4 times. Then come down to 2 and 3. So the shape is the same, we're just moving it around. So 2, back to 4. Play it 4 times again. Up to 7. And then back to 4. So slowly. You can also play it here, which is 9 on the D and the G to 7, back to 9, then play that 4 times again, and then up to 12 and 12 on the D and the G string. Then we're going to play these 2 chords again, and then we're back into the next verse, which is exactly the same as the first verse. Let me have this little lick. Again, there are 2 ways of playing this, so I'll show you that way first. So we're on the 9th fret of the D and the G, and we're going to play it, and then we're going to lift the fingers off so that they're still on the strings, but not on the fretboard, so it's muting. I'm also using my palm just here on the bridge. So we've got 9, move that shape back to 7, then we're going to play 7 on the D and 6 on the G, and then underneath we're going to come down with the middle finger and play the 7th fret. So that would be like that. So again, you can play that here. He does have some phaser on at this point as well. So we got 4 and 5. Move that shape back to 2 and 3. And then we're going to bar the 2nd fret with the 1st finger on the A or the G and the B string. So that's. And then we're going to play down with the 3rd finger onto the D on the 3rd fret of the B string. So. And then we're into the solo. So the solo goes like this. So it's in an E, so it changes between E minor pentatonic and E major pentatonic. So we're hammering from the D on the 12th fret down to the 14th. And then I'm just putting a little bend in at the end. So that part. So then we're going to 12 to 14, back to 12 on the G string. So. Then we've got this little lick. So that's 14, 12 on the D string, down to 14 on the A, then 12 and 14 again on the D string. So slowly. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Then we're going to slide back into the A on the 12th fret of the A string. So that's so 12, 10. Then we're going to play 11 on the A. So slowly. So that's 10, 11, 12 on the E. And then we're going to hammer twice from 10 to 12 on the E string. So that lick one more time. The next lick. Okay, so we're going to slide into playing the 11th fret of the D string and then the 9th of the D. Sorry, 11 of the A, 9 of the D. Then we've got this lick. So that's 11 on the D, 9, 10, sorry, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11. Okay, so slowly up to there. So that's the next bit, so we'll look at that now. So the next little lick is, and what we're going to do here, we're going to pre-bend on 11 on the G string, and then we're going to release it, so bend it up a tone. So again, bend it up, back to 9, 11 on the D, 9, 11, 9, 11. So the next lick is, so what we're going to do here on the G string, 9 to 11, slide that up to 13, then we're going to bring the first finger and play on the E string, so that's on the B to E, sorry, so 12, 12, 12, and then we're going to slide up to 17 on the B, so that's, so one more time. So we just slid up to 17 on the E. We're going to play that a few times. Then we're going to play 17, 15 on the E, back to 17 on the E. And then we're going to play, so we've done, so that was 17, 15, 17. Then we're going to go 17, 15, 17 on the E instead of the B. Then we're going to bend that up 4 times. Then we've got, so let me just go through that bit one more time. So we're bending here on the 17th, and we're going to do that 4 times, so 17 to 19. Then we're going to play 15 to 17 on the B, so 15 on the E to 17 on the B. And we're going to bend that up a minor third, which is from the 17 up to the 20. So then we're going to play some more of those bends, and I think it's 5, and those are all minor third bends. And then we look at the next lick. So the next lick is, and what we're doing there, we're going to bend from 17 up to 20 again. So again bend, back down to 15, 16 on the G, and then 15 to 17 again on the B. So that's, okay, the next lick. So we're on 12 of the B, 14 of the G, 12 of the G, 14 of the D. So I have to keep playing it to, because I'm so used to playing it fast, slowing it down is causing me some issues. So that's the lick. So and then another bend. So 12, 14, 12, 14 on the D, 12, 14, 12, 14 on the D again, 12, 14 on the G. So do it one more time slowly. then we've got this lick that we're going to play twice. So we've got here 12th fret of the B to 12 of the E. Then we're going to come down to 15 of the B. And we're going to bend that straight up. So then we're going to play, which is 12 on the E, 15 of the D of the B, 12 of the B, and then bend up on the 14 of the G. So, and then play that again. So that's twice. You're going to play that. So we've just gone. So putting those two together, and again, okay, so that's those two. Then we're going to play, yeah, so I'm just reminding myself again. So we're going to play 12, 12, 12 on the B, E, B. And then we're going to just hold this note here on the 12th fret. We're going to bend up to it on the 15th. And we're playing there. I don't know if you can distinguish because I'm using a white pick on a white pick guard. So we're playing the B string and then the E string. Okay, so let's look at that part again. So we've gone. Okay, so that's where we're up to. Then we've got. So 15, 12, 15 on the B, back to 12 on the E. So that is 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, back to 12 on the B. So there, we've got this licking twice. So we've played, then we're going to come down to 14 on the G, and then 15, 12, 14 again. So, and then we're going to bend it straight up. Down to 14. Then we're going to play 12, 14, 12. So that's. And again slowly. So after the solo is over, we're going to play C sharp, D, D sharp on the A string. So that's 4, 5, 6. Then we're back into that riff there. So then after this section, we're back to these chords. We play it twice this time. And then we're back into and it ends on that chord with some tremolo, which you can mimic with your volume knob. So that is pretty much how to play Are You Gonna Go My Way.